Dobra, lecimy. Witam was dzisiaj w takim wypadku w Crash Time 3. Wczoraj zapowiadałem. Ups, napisałem to jak retard. Zacznijmy. Ma tu.
That nutjob is trying to blow up the airplane. Step on it, man. Damn, we aren't gonna make it.
Uh-oh. So much for a happy ending.
Jeden dni wcześniej.
Welcome to the Highway Patrol. You're playing in the roles of Seymour Gherkin and Ben Jaeger. Both are detectives and partners in service of the Highway Patrol. There are many missions and cases waiting for you. Duty calls. Drive to the police department first. The operations waiting for you require you to complete certain objectives. For example, keep a time limit, inflict as few damage on cars and property, collide with a perpetrator, make him stop or shoot his car. Driving races, jumping over ramps, tailing suspects. When you enter the game pause, you can check on the objectives you currently have to accomplish or which you have already completed. You now get the opportunity to train in certain assignments. The training is voluntary and you'll receive accurate instructions on how to make another car stop, how to use the drone, and how you can shoot at other cars. If you'd like to know, for example, how you turn on the siren, use the nitro on the handbrake, or change the camera view, you can open a menu at any time during the missions to follow. Here you pick one point and have the feature explained to you. Your goal is not only to successfully absolve the tasks, but also as good as possible.
Czego masz skończyć tego
Every
gadać?
mission is rated up to 5 stars. If you can keep 5 stars, this is outstanding. It'll cost you stars if you don't meet the requirements, and they are being changed in favor of you. You can successfully complete missions even without receiving any stars, but it won't influence your overall rating positively. You'll soon get the chance to learn more about your rating. Have fun with the roles of Seymour and Ben.
Dobra.
Good morning, Detective.
And a very good morning to you too, Detective.
So what's the news?
How about breakfast?
Sounds great. Let's look for a bakery.
Use these buttons whenever you must trigger a specific in-game action, like dropping off.
Dobra. To była z korzystą. Ale to jest moja ulubiona gra, naprawdę. To dużo wspólnie z nią mam. Pięknie, że już na pierwszą misję daje nam timer.
Ow! Damage of property is always the case for the insurance, at least as long as they stay within certain limits. If the damage of property exceeds the limit, you'll lose a star, but you can keep driving.
Calling all units.
There goes breakfast.
Hold up in the parking lot of the central bank. A luxury sedan has been stolen. Perpetrator fled the scene 10 minutes ago.
Again? That's the third time in 2 weeks.
Yep, time to put a stop to this guy.
O, tu jest pod... Dobra, tu jest podem mapa.
There he is!
Looks like it. How do we want to stop him?
What do you think? Cut him off!
He's got so many horses under the hood, he'll just push us out of the way.
Then we'll have to see whose car can take more.
What? Wreck it? But it's such a gorgeous set of wheels.
You got any better ideas?
How about we just knock? Maybe he'll give up.
Hey, before you break out in tears over the dents in the car, we'll give it a try.
Thank you, Mr. Garrican.
Czy my się złączyliśmy w jedność? Liczę, że będzie tutaj skręcał. Nie wiadomo, do czego się zabierał.
Bingo! He's given up.
So, let's take him back to the precinct. HQ, this is Cobra 11. We have the car thief. Send somebody to secure the car. We'll have a chat with our friend about him stealing such nice cars.
Roger, Cobra 11.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, we've got a little way to drive, pal. And we're both good listeners, really.
Did you steal the other cars too?
I want to speak to my attorney.
Damn, no reception here.
Me neither. So, you stole the other cars?
No.
Of course not. What were you gonna do with the car?
Sell it.
To who?
Some guy, he's interested in these cars.
Wow.
Why?
What do I care as long as he pays?
They put in a good word for you.
Tego się nie spodziewałem.
Calling all units.
Tego się w ogóle nie spodziewałem. No nie, znowu pod M dam.
There he is!
Looks like it. How do we want to
Well,
stop him?
What do you think? Cut him off!
He's got so many horses under the hood, he'll just push us out of the way.
Then we'll have to see whose car can take more.
What? Wreck it? But it's such a gorgeous set of wheels.
You got any better ideas?
How about we just knock? Maybe he'll give up.
Hey, before you break out in tears over the dents in the car, we'll give it a try.
Thank you, Mr. Garrican. Bingo! He's given up.
So, let's take him back to the precinct.
Nazywa się Rico, jak już zobaczyłem w menu.
HQ, this is Cobra 11. We have the car.
Oh,
Send somebody to
co czas
secure the
mylę.
car. We'll have a chat with our friend about him stealing such nice cars.
Roger, Cobra 11.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, we've got a little way to drive, pal. And we're both good listeners, really.
Did you steal the other cars too?
I want to speak to my attorney.
Damn, no reception here.
Me neither. So, you stole the other cars?
No.
Of course not. What were you gonna do with the car?
Sell it.
To who?
Some guy, he's interested in these cars.
Why?
What do I care as long as he pays?
We'll put in a good word for you. So, when and where were you supposed to deliver the car? Huh?
This evening, at the container harbor.
All right, there you go.
I told you we were good listeners.
Zobaczmy co mamy w górę. No. Eliminator tego co teraz. Iwan. Policyjny Iwan. My telewizor. Zadania. Zadania. O. Jeden, dobra. Szkolenie w terenie, wielka ofiara tankowania. Zrobimy szkolenie w terenie.
Suzanne, dear, anything special going on?
Not right now, Samir, dear. Just drive out of the precinct. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
By the book. Nice change.
Albo zrobimy wielką ofiarę. Jest. Jak dają to wezmę.
Samir, let's take a quick spin and then stop for breakfast. I haven't eaten yet.
Czuję jakoś, że model jazdy jest lepszy, szczerze.
Hey, Ben, do you see that?
Hey, is he out of his mind?
I'll turn on the sirens.
Co poprawię w ogóle odwala.
He's hightailing it.
HQ, we got a
Drift Master.
possible robbery. We're in pursuit. Send a patrol to our position to question the truck driver who was attacked.
Dobrze mi poszło, nie? Szybko poszło, nie? Zahaczyłem... Dobrze rozpoczynam trójkę.
Samir, let's take a quick
O nie,
spin and
jeszcze
then
tutaj.
stop for breakfast.
Dobra, ze
I haven't
speedrunuję
eaten
teraz.
yet.
Speedrunuję na szybko, teraz wszystko pójdzie. To standard jest jeszcze lepszy, nie?
Hey, Ben, you see that?
Hey, is he out of his mind?
I'll turn on the sirens.
He's hightailing it.
HQ, we got a possible robbery. We're in pursuit. Send a patrol to our position to question the truck driver who was attacked.
Co ja mam za czas tutaj? Słyszę, że tu jest, nie?
Well, we're gone for casualties.
We didn't have a chance.
Zatrzymałem go.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Ale zatrzymałem go. Czyli taka miała być misja, dobra. Już nie pamiętam tego. Nowy pojazd. Zacznę go. Niesamowity. A nawet go nie pokazuję, bo... Chwila. Pokazuje mi go, bo ja nie mam odblokowanej chyba zwykłego tira. Bez kitu. Moment. A zróbmy też szkolenie w terenie. Nie zadzwonią do mnie.
Suzanne, do you have anything on the truck and its driver?
The truck belongs to a transport company, and they've been attacked a lot lately. The driver said this is the third time for him.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Let's take a look at the transport company, shall we?
Siemano.
Chief, this is Ben.
Have you spoken with anyone from the transport company?
Yep, we talked to the boss. Their trucks were attacked time and again, and they were always carrying particularly valuable cargo like PCs, flat-screen TVs, cameras.
So the robberies were planned and not random.
The boss thinks an insider is behind all this. He suspects one of his own drivers. We're going to track him down.
Okay, Ben. Keep me up to date.
Semir, the driver's on the road now. How can we find him as quickly as possible?
Good old detective work.
You mean comb the roads?
Exactly.
Czemu nie? Syłena. Inaczej.
That's not...
Jak mówiłem, albo nie mówiłem, to jest jakby jedna główna fabuła, a nie jak było w dwójce. Po prostu wykonałeś wiele różnych zadań, jakby nie związanych z drugim. I to jest cała jedna fabuła.
And that's not him either.
A Greg tu jechać? Tak jak chciałem. Tutaj jest zrąbany tego zjazd.
Next, please.
Gapiłem się na telefon, czy na czas coś się dzieje. Dobrze mi idzie.
Ben, I think that's him.
Finally. I'm feeling homesick. Let's head back to the precinct.
You're a big cop already, you know?
But I want to.
All right then.
O,
He
to się
wasn't very
smyla.
talkative. I really find it hard to believe he's got anything to do with the attacks.
Yeah, unlikely. He wouldn't have handed over the cell phone he found after the last attack if he was involved. But if one of the perps really lost this cell, it could give us new leads.
He won't dig up anything without the pen.
Hold on. There you go. No pin needed.
Uh-huh. Found anything yet?
There's a text message here. A meeting with Charlie at the highway rest area.
Probably for trucker's breakfast.
Who knows?
A, fajnie. Tyle z misji tej. No. Nie lubię. Zobaczycie. Nieważne. Dobra. Żeby w końcu szkolenie w terenie? Wybrana. Odmiana. Mam gdzieś jechać? Jeszcze zobaczę. Niezbyt.
Cobra 11. Come in.
This is Cobra 11.
Hey, you sleepyheads. Do you think the training exercise is going to wait just for you?
Training exercise?
I told Ben over a week ago that we would have the highway to ourselves for a couple of hours,
Brother.
thanks to the construction site, and I wanted to perform an exercise.
Oh, cripes. I totally forgot about the exercise.
We're on our way. Stop without us, we've been held up.
All right. I'm expecting you as soon as possible at the assembly point.
Ty.
There you are at last. Were you afraid you couldn't keep up with my best time?
Ha ha ha, very funny. We had an emergency.
Breakfast?
What makes you say that?
My infallible crime-solving powers and the crumbs on your jacket.
Let's get started.
You're right. First, I want you to make the car over there stop. Switch on your lights and siren and drive up next to him. He'll stop. You can question him, then let him drive on. After that, I'll tell you over the radio how we proceed.
All right, let's go.
O, dajmy radę.
This time, don't use your lights and siren. Bump him a couple of times during the chase. Most drivers give up then. It looks like the driver isn't bothered by your share of kindness. Push his rear end to the side and get in front of him.
O, mamy wkrótce.
Okay, come back to the assembly point. Your performance there wasn't bad.
Thanks.
But now, it's time for real teamwork. I can't wait to see how you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. See that car up there? It's remote controlled. I want you to fire a couple of shots at it. First while standing still, and then while driving.
Tylko ten gość z
Piece
tą
of cake.
tym był.
Then show me what you can do. I can't wait to see if you beat the best time.
Ale się skapnąłem, że ten gość, który mówił ten.
If you have permission to shoot, and you have line...
To jest ten gość, dokładnie to co tłumaczy no wcześniej i teraz. W sensie, jakie zaczynaliśmy grę było, że chcieli się w skórę, i tak dalej.
That was easy. Is that all you've got?
Respect. There were a couple of really good shots in there. Come on back. So now for something fun.
Lunch?
Almost. At least you can fire up your grill, so to speak.
What?
Use the drones to blow up the remote-controlled cars. Again, first the car that aren't moving. Then one on the go. Then we'll meet back here.
Oh, right, well. Here we go.
Pomoc w dwójce. A, oczywiście zahaczyłem. Halo? Halo? A, no co tu się robi? Halo? Gro? Halo? Kogo mogę tu przejechać? Co jest? O, zdziałało jakoś. To zirytowało mnie.
That was just the kind of job I like.
I can't wait to hear what you say about the next job.
What now?
You see that truck up there?
Sure.
The driver's had a heart attack and is unconscious. The truck is racing towards the back end of the traffic jam.
Uh-oh.
Semir, I want you to drive the car steadily next to the truck so that Ben can jump across, take over the truck, and stop it.
What?
The clock's ticking, so move it, you two.
Trzeba nie z kierowcą. O, ale ta noc jest genialna tutaj, nie?
Very good, guys. That's it for today.
Proszę. Tania. Tankowanie. Semirową BMO.
Hey, Mike! How's it looking, buddy?
Hey, Semir. Good that you're here.
Ah, been causing trouble again, have ya? Driving too fast.
Sure, but that's not the problem. I've just got a parking ticket.
Got it. So will you tell me when and where you've got your next happy hour?
Nope. Because if I win my duel against Tito, I can pay off the ticket.
Okay, Mike. Then what are you offering?
I'll spill the beans a little if you bring me to my buddy's auto workshop.
This is a cop car, not a taxi.
I know, but I need witness protection as well.
You're really irresistible, you know that?
Mam
Come
nadzieję, że
on,
nie
get
pamiętam
in.
jak to było, ale Mike chyba nie zginie, tak jak Paul. O,
All right, Mike, start talking.
Siedzi faktycznie
A
z
few
tyłu.
weeks ago, these two really odd guys showed up.
You mean at your secret nighttime events or at your club?
They're official members of the Tuner Club.
But aren't you all odd guys?
They really were odd. Always on the road together, didn't seem to have a job. Working all day on their wheels. Not only theirs either, other people's too.
Uh-huh. And you have no idea where they're getting the money for the parts from?
Nope, but there's some serious cash moving around, and they're not putting it in performance, volume, and finish.
In what then?
They're reinforcing and securing the bodywork. They're putting together remote control systems so they can have the cars driven for them instead of sitting at the wheel themselves.
And you think there's something cooking?
I'm pretty sure there is. I fetched something from this car for one of them, and I found a piece under the passenger's seat.
Peace?
Mueller and Schultz, 9mm.
Can you describe the two more accurately?
Not really posers, more introverted types. Don't talk much, but they sure are brutal in the duels.
Names?
I can give you names, but I'm pretty sure they're false ones.
Could you keep an eye on them for us?
That'll be hard. You know that some of the guys in the club get real suspicious. Don't want to risk having my cover as a snitch being blown.
How do you become a member in your club?
Just sign up, prove that you have a tuned set of wheels, pay your annual fee, and drive a duel against a member.
Just like with rabbit breeders.
Yep. It ain't a problem to become a member, but
Tyle,
you
bo ja mam
got
mało
to earn
czasu.
respect and recognition from the guys.
By being in the top ranks?
Right at the top is best.
What do you think, Seymour? Should we get on board?
Well, first Mike should get off board and we'll run the names.
Dobra, później. Zostało nas rozgrywką taksówka. Zobaczymy na genialną taksówkę. Piękne. Yo! What's up, no bro? Aj.
Samir, Ben, you got a meeting place from the car thief, didn't you?
Yeah, Chief. And if we want to get to the masterminds behind these crimes, this would be the perfect opportunity.
I don't think we have enough manpower to be able to secure this meeting.
We were thinking one of us could play the car thief. He's never met his client in person and we have the car.
You want to go undercover to get at the people behind this?
Why not?
Agreed. But one of you will have to do this alone.
Ben will do it.
Ben?
No problem.
All right. But be careful, Ben, and call for backup if things get dicey.
Understood. Damn, the uniforms. Looks like they think I'm the car thief. If I stop now and explain everything, I'll never get to the rendezvous on time. And better make sure to lose them.
Bałem się, że w lusterku jest strasznie jasno. Lusterek ma jakieś dziwne tekstury. Proszę?
Okay, seems I got rid of that problem. I hope I'll still be on time.
To jest naokoło, widzę przecież ten znacznik tutaj. Jest.
You aren't like I imagined you, Rico.
Do you want a date or do you want the car?
All right, buddy. Everything go off without a hitch?
Sure, look at the car. It even went through the car wash.
Yeah, looks good.
What are you going to do with this baby?
That's none of your business.
Sorry, I was born curious. You don't happen to have another job for me?
I do, but first, I want to know if you're any good. Are you up for a little driving test?
Always.
All right, Rico. Take my car and put the pedal to the metal. I don't have to tell you that I don't want even a scratch on it.
Of course not. Trust me.
Obco pożyczę z automatu gościowi, którego nie zna pojazd. Ochód. Fuck. Byłem kierowcą, nie? Ale hamulce.
Okay. You're good. That much is clear.
Well, do you have another job for me?
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. I don't know the model yet.
Tell me, are you in this on your own or do you have regular clients?
That is still none of your business.
Sorry, just curious.
A jego torab bym sobie wziął.
Samir, Ben, the chief's got a new job for you.
What, now? We're about to finish up for the day.
You must know about the World Economic Summit taking place here next week.
Sure.
There's a delegation from South America arriving right now. They need an escort. The guys from Precinct 12 were actually supposed to be doing it tomorrow, but they're not on duty at the moment.
Sure thing. We're driving to the airport now.
Semir, I bet this won't be our last escort this week.
Why? Is there something more to this?
Are you kidding? There's top brass and CEOs from all over the world. Anti-demonstrations have been announced in our city. It's going to be a riot.
So what? It's hardly going to affect us. Conferences like that don't take place on the highway.
We'll see.
Na pewno coś wybuchnie. Takie misje. Ten co zepchnął słup. Co go wypchał w ogóle?
I'm feeling homesick. Let's head back to the precinct.
You're a big cop already, you know?
But I want to.
All right then.
Tam dialog co wcześniej był.
Okay, that's it for today.
We actually wanted to get breakfast.
I know. Somehow we didn't have time for it.
I could eat a horse.
Zmienić coś na... O. No, wiesz, powie. A coś nowego od tyłu? Jeszcze dzień cały. Jeszcze teraz trzeba długi zjechać. A sali go pojeżdża.
Ben, Samir, come into my office for a moment.
The chief sounds a bit grim today.
From today, the Highway Patrol will be on standby so that we can ensure that the economic conference runs smoothly. Local police have planned for protests and demonstrations, but we found out since then that there are going to be far more conference protesters than we expected.
How are we to be involved without preparation?
We're getting more and more leads showing that left-wing extremists are gathering throughout the city.
Already? But the World Economic Conference is not for a few days.
There haven't been any riots yet, but we should take precautions. Drive to any areas that come into question and make a note of any places where the extremists are located. All patrol cars have these instructions. The information is being collected to determine how police activity needs to be escalated.
Roger.
A ile wiadomości. Tą część też przejdę sobie na strzałkach.
Here are some extremists.
Doesn't look like a gathering to me.
All quiet.
The extremists have found a nice spot here.
Satysfakcjonujące.
Another gathering. Looks peaceful.
Man, they're coming from everywhere.
Przesunę lekko mikrofonem. Przesunąłem. Sprawić.
This area is looking quiet.
Tak. Tam z tak małą prędkością jeszcze to. Kolejny cud.
Not a soul.
Tak.
Do we have enough?
I think so. Let's report to the HQ.
Damn, what was that?
Someone in the car that just went past threw something out the window.
That flare-up couldn't have been a cigarette.
I guess a firebomb.
We're gonna get these guys off the road.
Oj, te hamulce, oj, te hamulce. To dlatego, że przyzwyczaiłem się do dwójki, w których w każdym aucie było genialne. Siema, Pawelo. Chyba te hamulce.
HQ, come in. This is Cobra 11.
What's the burning issue?
Burning issue? It's burning here. We've just stopped some left-wing extremists throwing firebombs out of the car. Send a few cars to pick them up.
On their way.
My goodness. If these guys keep behaving like this, the conference is gonna get real interesting.
Yeah, they should have organized it on some remote Pacific island.
I wściekle wolni, podoba mi się nazwa. Furgonetkę dostałem. Zobaczyć. Piękne. Dobra, misja. Aligator dobrze się jeździ. Nie, że macie hamulce. Patrzę, do mnie zadzwonią. Tak będą gadać.
Hey, Ben, when exactly is the meeting with Charlie for the
myślałem.
truckers' breakfast supposed to be?
Oops, you're right. We better get a move on or the coffee will get cold.
A, spoko, potem siądę.
Not a thing going on here. Are you sure that the meeting was supposed to be at this rest area?
No. You want me to call Charlie?
Ha ha! Funny.
Well, we better drive to the next one before we miss breakfast completely.
Not funny, didn't laugh. Wywalaj mi z drogi. Idźmy na wieś, widzę. Excuse me, pardon. Pardon. To najlepiej, jak widzę, że tir jedzie, to już... Chciałem skoczyć. A no, jedziesz. To nienawidzę tego tutaj.
Just look at that.
Right, breakfast. You wish.
HQ, this is Cobra 11. We got another attack on a truck. Initiating pursuit.
operator of criminal scum.
Damn.
Not quite what we planned, is it?
Nope.
HQ, this is Cobra 11. Send an ambulance and fast!
It's on the way. What happened?
Semir says spontaneous combustion.
We had to use our firearm, and...
I can guess the rest.
Oh, and send a wrecker. Tell forensics to get ready.
O nie. Klub tuningowy.
Samir, Ben, you wanted to speak to me?
Yeah, Chief, we received some intel yesterday that 2 new guys have shown up in the tuna scene. They don't seem legit.
Samir, you're being a little vague. Details?
These 2 guys carry weapons and don't behave like typical tuners. We ran the names, no records. The weapons aren't registered either. No speeding tickets, not even a warning for illegal parking. Their registered addresses have changed 4 times in the last 2 months.
And you think that something needs to be done here?
Yeah, Chief. Our source can be trusted.
That's because I don't know who your source is. And at the moment, I can't see anything except prosecution for illegal ownership of a weapon. What do you think, Ben?
I agree with Semir. I don't doubt there's more going on than just illegal weapon ownership.
Let's just say your hunch is right. Have you got a plan yet?
We're going to join the tuner club and take a look around.
Our old friend Harold from forensics pimped a couple of old patrol cars. He'd be happy to lend us the cars and show off his tuna skills a while.
If you think so. But I'd
Ten
like
co
you to
znikło na
give
broji.
priority to other cases that fall
Pojawił.
within our jurisdiction.
That goes without saying, Chief. You seem to really trust Mike.
Mike isn't as odd as you think.
How long have you known him?
Mike was actually a police officer. Left the force a few years ago. Things were getting too bureaucratic for him, and when he was injured on duty, he never really got over it.
Mike was a cop?
He could have turned out the same way as us. He's just a good guy with bad luck.
Now I understand why you trust him. I always thought it was just about his tickets.
I don't have a problem with making his tickets disappear, as long as I don't get into trouble for it.
We'd like to join your club, guys. Where do we sign up?
We're not running a mechanics workshop here. Our club's mainly a meeting point. We organize races for amateurs on official racetracks.
So we've been told.
Do you know anyone who's a member?
We got the tip from a friend of ours. He owns a diner where the guys often hang out.
All right, then fill out the membership forms and I'll tell the guys that are there now.
Tell them?
We have a tradition of holding welcoming races.
Nice tradition. Let's get to the starting line.
Dobra. Jednak nie do końca. Bo ja nic z tym nie zyskałem. O, dobra. O, 4 okrążenia, to niedobre. Dobra. Ale w sumie tor nie jest na tyle długi, no. Tak się, no, trzymam, że ten klawisze poza jechaniem do przodu. Drift. Nie, o wiele lepszy czas. Oh yeah. Dziękuję za hosta. Cześć, cześć. Co tam? Co tam, jak tam leci? Co tam było grane? Cholera, zagapiłem się na czas. Do sklepu. Bez kitu, musisz skoczyć do sklepu też. Rokecik. A, rokecik. Wczoraj w Roketa grałem i miałem fajny dobór randomu, bo w sumie wygraliśmy 6 rankedów pod rząd. I jestem w platynie 3 obecnie, więc jakoś wyszło. Ale co wie, po tego diamenta. Nie twój? Ciulowo poszło? Domyślam. %. Sukcesu. A w końcu ostatnie okrążenie. Nie moje najlepsze okrążenie niestety. Te godziny, nice. Ja chyba wczoraj, nie, wczoraj miałem krótki, bo wczoraj kończyłem grę. Ale w sumie najdłużej to pamiętam jak The Walking Dead przechodziłem. Robiłem 4. i 5. epizod za jednym razem, to chyba 3,5 godziny mi zaszło wtedy. Ja nie lubię robić długich streamów. Bo ja się i przy tym meczę w sumie nikt nie przychodzi, a jak ktoś przychodzi, to co ja będę go zamęczał swoją osobą, nie? Bez kitu. Zagapiłem się. Teraz mogę mieć ciekawy czas. Żeby mi nieźle poszło. Zresztą ja będzie typowy czas. Ja też lubię streamować, ale...
Hi, I'm Gregor.
Dobra, teraz powiem.
Everyone calls me Cracker. Welcome to the club. What do they call you?
I'm Sebastian, but everybody calls me Seb.
I'm Suleiman, but no one can ever remember it. Just call me Sammy.
Okay, Seven Sammy. That was a hell of a start with racing. You've done this often?
Yep. Well, we race each other from time to time.
You see? Well, tomorrow the club tournament begins. There's still enough time to get signed up and race official races.
We're in.
Wracając, lubię też streamować, ale nie umiałbym chyba robić 24 na dobę, bo w sumie w pewnym czasie po prostu nagle łeb mi pada. A ja też jestem trochę nudny. Jakkolwiek to brzmiało. No. No, ja bym pewnie z 10 walnął i potem nagle...
Unknown caller. Hello?
Hi, Rico. You wanted another job?
Oh, hi. Yeah, sure. What sort of car do you want?
I need an ambulance as soon as possible. Can you get one?
What? A real one?
Of course, a real one. Can you or can't you?
Yeah, sure. I can get you one.
Then I'll see you later.
Oh, great. Our car smuggler wants an ambulance.
What?
You know, with sirens.
I know what an ambulance is. I mean,
To
why?
się do kiedyś.
No idea. Maybe I'll find out.
I can't wait to hear what the chief says when we tell her we need an ambulance.
No, those thieves may be watching me. If we go through official channels, they might find out.
Are you saying we should actually steal an ambulance?
Yep.
I think we're gonna need it ourselves if the chief gets wind of this.
Yep.
Where are we gonna steal an ambulance?
Hospital, fire department, airport, take your pick.
Okay, I'll drop you off at the nearest ambulance rental.
All right, I'll take this one. I'd sure like to know what they want an ambulance for.
Wow. That's my auto.
Not bad. You sure scrounged that up fast.
Well, the model isn't exactly exclusive.
No, but the client is very exclusive.
What does he need an ambulance for?
If it's none of my business, then it's sure as hell none of yours. Or are you a cop?
I'm just really curious, that's all.
Then I'm curious what you'll have to say about this list.
List?
One of my colleagues was caught. You take his list. All exclusive models we're supposed to deliver. Can you do it?
Whoa, that's quite a list.
Get on it. We'll meet again once you've delivered everything.
Na dzień drugi? Nie. Cześć, dobra. Trzeba zrobić gotowość.
Samir, Ben, please drive straight to the hotel where the conference is being held.
Problems there?
An unknown suspect has been seen there hanging around in the suites where the VIP guests are staying. His location is currently unknown, but he'll definitely still be in the building. Take position in front of the entrance and report any suspicious persons.
Roger.
A, dzisiaj nowe promocje w GTA, trzeba zobaczyć co jest. Właśnie. Może kończyć coś co mnie zainteresuje, nie jak w poprzednim tygodniu było beznadzieja. I tutaj zjechałem.
Look, the guys are here already.
Well then, let's join the wait.
That ain't going well. Yep.
Damn! More fire bombs!
This is getting tiresome.
Yeah, we always seem to be where the fire burns hottest. Ha ha!
Just step on it. We're the fire brigade for now.
Holy shit. Siema złote, ci manewr policyjny? Hamulce. Klocki trzeba wymienić. Ten chłopco, kolejny chłopco kółka kręci. A na w policyjnie. A myślę, że to są jakby ich imitacje, nie? Obydwoje w czarnym, nie? I mają postać.
Let's see
Koniec.
what's happening at the hotel.
Those firebombs probably caused a fair bit of chaos.
I wonder if it's a coincidence that the extremists showed up here.
Hard to say.
O, przesyłeczka.
Look, even the chief is here.
Samir, Ben, where have you been? You were supposed to position yourselves here.
There was a sudden attack with firebombs. We were in pursuit of the perps right away. There were enough officers here to secure the hotel.
You should have reported that you were in pursuit.
Had to be quick.
Maybe you did, but you didn't have to report from a phone booth.
We stopped the extremists, even got injured in the process. We could find out some things before the ambulance arrived on the scene.
Then let's hear it. And I want to see every word of this in your reports.
The extremists got the firebombs, vehicles, and all the other stuff from someone who's paying them dearly for these attacks.
Who then?
We don't know. In any case, there's someone who incites the extremists and provides them with weapons.
But why?
Whatever the reason, this someone is causing quite a chaos.
Chief, was the suspect hanging around here found?
No, he couldn't be found. All rooms have been searched. We think the suspect has escaped.
He probably made use of the chaos that ensued when the bombs went off.
I too was thinking that maybe this wasn't a coincidence.
So you think the firebombs were a distraction for the suspect to escape unnoticed?
Could be.
Then don't forget to write that in your report.
To na dzisiaj wszystko. Tak, dzień drugi skończony. Zobaczmy, co odblokowałem po tym. Był kabiołet. Dobra, trochę tego jest. Pastera trzeba nie walnąć. 12:43 misje. A ja dziękuję za dzisiejszego streama. A czy mogę komuś puścić hosta? Mogę. Nie puszczam hosta, wylecimy do Kunoja. Dobra, dziękuję. Do kiedyś.
Nie będę raczej siedział w takim miejscu. Szczególnie w takim miejscu, nie wolę nie siedzieć. Tam dron wleciał, dobra. Rozumiem. Podchodzić tamtąd. To jest. Dziękuję za rajda.
Спасибо.